What's going on, everybody? This is Super Robot Ed, and today I finally got my hands on the Netflix War for Cybertron trilogy, Earthrise, Bumblebee. So, we get this guy. And I gotta say, and I added that Autobot symbol there. I don't know if I got it on the right way or not, but we'll see. I think I need to flip it around, which I'll do later. But I gotta say, this thing is beautiful. So, right off the bat, I just want to say that this car mode is really nice. Kudos to Hasbro for doing such a wonderful job. Now, I know some of you have been complaining about the choice of yellow, but this paint job is way better than the yellow that's on Hubcap. Not comparing it to Hubcap. Hubcap's a repaint, remold of Cliff Jumper. This is its own separate mode. We're probably not going to get Bumblebee like this. And he comes with the same accessories as Cliff Jumper and Hubcap and Bug Bite. But the only difference is if you got the Centurion and weapons pack, you actually get the little pistol. And because I don't really think Bumblebee needs to have the same weapon as Cliff Jumper, for the rest of the video, he will get this gun. Because there's no difference. If you've seen them all, you've seen the videos of what it does. It doesn't do anything for me. I'm not into that. I like my G1 to be G1. So the packaging is this. And we're going to move this out the way for just a second. And here's the side view. I love that picture. And there he is from the back, you know, with the look and everything. And, you know, things of that nature. But give me one moment here. This thing is beautiful, man. This thing is just beautiful. Like, it's the same Netflix packaging, and the weapons are stored in the box. They're the same weapons. Trust me, they're same as Cliff Jumper, just silver, a darker silver. It is no difference. It's no difference. We're gonna move that out the way. So let's get into it. I mean, let's get this. I'm excited for this more than I'm probably for the rest of the stuff I got coming. I know my videos are a little slow because I haven't been able to get my toys in a timely fashion, but you know, as they come in, I will shoot my videos, and this is what I was waiting on next. But I mean, look at that gorgeous detail. Everything about this is detailed to the nines, and I'm so afraid that we may, like I said, the news and things is that we may never get this. Like, this is the only time we're going to get Bumblebee, literally, like in the Earthrise series. Like, I mean, they may do a Cybertronian one, which, you know, we've been hearing about. But as this, because of Volkswagen, they didn't make them into a Bug Bite and do anything else with them. This is it. All right. So let's compare them to some of the other cars here. And, of course, we got Cliff Jumper. I have Bug Bite, but I can't really transform Bug Bite. It's the same thing as this. And I prefer them to be next to Cliff Jumper because that's what we kind of look at all the time. So let's kind of adjust our camera here. And we'll come down a smidget to get a little closer and get a little more of a laid down view here. Because I want to kind of, because they're small, they're Minibots. And I got to say, this works. But I want to let y'all know something. In G1, Cliff Jumper's bigger than Bumblebee in height in the robot mode. It is true. Watch the show. He is the smallest. Cliff Jumper and him are not the exact same size. But anyway, I mean, as you can see here, even though they share the same inner core robot, everything is different. Even the wheels. The wheels are a bit, the wheelbase is a bit smaller. I think I got some, is that some paint there? But nah, it's paint. And the wheelbase is even smaller. Let's get a, you see that? The wheelbase is smaller. The underside is the same. Everything's the same. You know, though I do think that these line up when they transform a bit more. But as you can see, all of the other parts are different. And it shows. It shows when it carries over. And because this is all about the Minibots today, because Bumblebee is just kicked them off. I got a couple other Minibots that I want to show. Now I have Hinch, which is an eye gear which is gears. Because like if you had a Jeep, you know, Jeep, military Jeep like this would be a little bigger. This is hinge. And then we have, I forget what iGear called their gears, but this is gears. And they're pretty big, but not still too big not to fit, because he's a truck, you know. But I just love having my Minibots all in a row here and just being in the limelight. And they will come back again in robot mode, but it's going to be all about him. And we're going to take these out of the way. And we're just going to go to transformation, because we got to go to transformation. And first things first, I got to take this off, because I know I got to flip this around, because I think the Autobot symbol goes here. And we're doing this on camera. It's, you know, this is, you know, real, authentic. Not licensed or anything. I'm not owned. I don't have any type of Patreon. So let's begin. And first things first, you want to take this off, which is important because it's part of the transformation. And it's a parts former, you know, but, and as you're asking, well, why are you not showing the ski? Look, the ski thing, again, if you bought this in 1984, you just got Bumblebee. He didn't even get a weapon. So let's just keep it a buck. So the next thing you want to do is separate this part and this part on these ends each. And then after that, you'll kind of hear everything start to kind of click out of place. And that's what you want. And then when you lift that up, you can see that glorious Bumblebee head. And we're going to compare him to the robot modes. Don't worry about that. We're going to do that. Don't worry. I got you. Then you're going to kind of fold all that down. And then you want to turn around. Uh-oh, hope I don't get demonetized for that. And then you want to lift this back. Why? Because you want to flip this down. And then you see the Bumblebee head. Flip that back up. But not yet, Ed. Not yet. See, I'm just so impatient because, like, I've been playing with him all day. And then you just kind of do that. And then you just flip these down. Oh, wait, Ed. Stop rushing. You gotta flip the wheels, man. Flip the wheels. See, this is real. Live. And then, you know, you just want to make sure you know, fit that in. And unfortunately, I don't have any Bumblebee toys. The reason I don't have any more Bumblebee toys is I think my Classics Bumblebee, which is the only other Bumblebee I really had, is deep storage with my original Classics. Like a lot of my old Classics are in super, what I call exponentially deep storage. And my wife is like, please do not bring that out. And now we want to flip the arms around. And now we have the core robot, which he looks really nice. And then when you put this on, unlike the other ones, I just want to say when you put this on, like it doesn't look like it doesn't belong. Like with the other ones, it looks always like an add-on. But with him, when you put this on, like it really, really, really just gives him the look. Like I'm just so happy right now to have Bumblebee. Voila. Here's Bumblebee. Here he is. And he's just amazing. The color is amazing. Look at this. Look at let's just rival at the color for a second. Vanglorious. Vanglorious. I don't know about X-Clan. I'm a hip hop. I'm from the old school. He has the same articulation. I hate that part. But the legs go out to here. And if you don't have this in a way, he's going to have even more articulation. The arm does a 360. The head doesn't really look up and down, but he can move side to side. And the leg can move, you know, and that's got the blushing port. And you could do the pivot like that. You know, you get some pretty decent poses. And the gun. Now, this is the gun that came with the set that you get with the Centurion set. This is his gun. And let's flip the fist around and put it in there. Now this is what Bumblebee looks like. I'm go look at the cartoon. I don't really have a clip of him shooting, but look at that. Look at that. That is Bumblebee. And we're going to pause for the cause because we got to do some quick transformations and we're going to do comparisons and final thoughts. So hang in there just a few moments. All right, and we're back from YouTube Magic. And I just want to compare what Minibots I have so far. And I'm going to tell you something. Bug Bite has some issues. Mine does. I don't know. He's just loose, so I had to fix him. But here's what I did. So for Cliff Jumper from the weapons pack, he has the glass gun, which is the iconic glass gun. We got the mini pistol for Bumblebee. And then, of course, Bug Bite gets this weapon because it makes sense. He's a mercenary. Now, like I said, with these guys, you know, it would have been cool if Bug Bite had gotten the, Volkswagen mold, but apparently that just did not happen. Story is that, Volkswagen was okay with using it for Bumblebee because he's an Autobot and because he's a mercenary, they wouldn't do that. So that's the story behind it. And I know a lot of you are complaining because you have to remember the BotCon version of Bug Bite is basically using a not real, Volkswagen. It's something else from the Classics line. So this is licensed, and I think that's part of the reason. Now, we could be wrong. I don't know. But, okay, we're done with that. But as you can see here, their heads are similar. His is, the evil red eye look, and his is the iconic, not so blue eye, but you can kind of see it. And I think that's pretty cool. He's from there's plenty of playability on what you could say with that, and compared to Cliff Jumper. And like I said before, Cliff Jumper should always be taller than Bumblebee. He's not like super tall. I'm saying he should be like right about here if he was in height. Like right there. Then if you watch G1, he is taller. Bumblebee is the smallest. There's no other one person as small as him. I want to move Bug Bite out the way and of course we have the Minibots, Gears, like I said, Hench, and from iGear, and I can't remember what Gears' name is, but we're gonna call him that. And I like this. Like I've been looking at them on my shelf, and I know Gears probably shouldn't be that much taller. Like Brawn is one of the bigger, stronger ones, but it works, as far as size. And I know these guys have issues right off the bat, but as you can see, they look great together. There's Gears. He's always upset. Cliff Jumper wants to make everybody go. And, of course, you got my man Brawn over here ready to just, he's got a shotgun. So, we're going to do a few more comparisons because Hench does not want to hang in there. So, we're going to move him out the way. I'm going to do 2 more comparisons, and then we're just going to go straight to final thoughts. So we're going to compare him with a Deluxe of bigger stature. And here's my Wheeljack, my favorite Wheeljack with the upgrades. And I'm just making fun of this. Once you set this timer here, you got 99 seconds. And, the bad part about it is, in that episode, he didn't sound like the, construction New Yorker accent in that episode. And there's enough explosives in here to bury him forever. You know what I'm saying? That's how you sound it. You think I'm lying? Go watch it. So I'm using it as a comparison. And, again, nice size. He's Bumblebee. And then finally, just for, the sake of we got to have him, my man, the one and only, Optimus Prime. Hey, big guy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just perfect, man. He's kneeling down like, just, come on, man. You gotta love that. You just gotta love that, You just gotta love that, So, that's just what I have. It's all Autobots and stuff. We're not doing Decepticons. So, let's move them out the way. And let's talk about why you should pick him up. So, final thoughts. Without question, you would be doing yourself a disservice if you did not get him. Like, you kind of have to get him. Like, you really don't have a choice in this because of the fact that it's Bumblebee. And, you know, they did a really good job of making this toy pop. You might not like the yellow. You want the brighter hubcap yellow. Good for you. This paint job is nice. This is just a very, almost like the original MP Bumblebee, not the second one, but the first one, where he had that nice, richer, kind of orangey, burnt yellow look. And I like it. And I know you would too. Now, as of this recording, he isn't too pricey, but he's still really hard to find in stores. And I think the only way you could get him is if you go Japanese retailers, because they're going to get there soon, or if you go on eBay. Now, I got lucky. I was scouring around on eBay, and then I had this like $5 off coupon. The guy was selling them for $34.99. We agreed to $32. I slapped off the $5 eBay buck coupon while I got him for $27 ship. I know that's a little more than what he costs in the store because I think he's $20. But after watching video of him, I just like, no, I got to get him before he goes up in value. Now, right now, he's not going up in value. No one's climbing at the bits or paying $70, $80 for him. But the real reason why I want him is the iconic Volkswagen Beetle look and the fact that, you know, he's not a chopped up vehicle or some type of other vehicle. That is the main reason why I got him. The sculpt is nice. They captured as much of a G1 look as possible. It's not a Camaro. It's not a Volkswagen based on the other movies or anything. He's just Bumblebee. So for me, you know, if you have the weapons pack from the Centurion, Deluxe Centurion drone set, you have the perfect Bumblebee. He didn't have a cannon, okay? That's not his weapon. This is his weapon. And I think it fits him well in the espionage spot that he's supposed to be. This will work. So I'm giving it a 10. 10 out of 10 out of 10 out of 10. Bumblebee in the original G1 is one of my favorite characters because when I was growing up, we always used to compare him to Scooter on GoBots. And I was growing up in 84, 85. We had GoBots came on and Transformers. And you know, Scooter was the weakest of the bunch, and he had that weird voice, and we always would say Bumblebee would kick his ass. So 10 out of 10 for Bumblebee. Try to find him. Don't worry about price. Don't wait for it too late. You know, don't take a chance. If you really want to get him, you'll be satisfied. So I thank everybody for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. I need subscribers, man. I need subscribers. I appreciate all of you, and I thank you. And again, leave your comments down in the comment section below. My name is Super Robot Ed. I want you to have a fantastic night, fantastic day, fantastic future. Enjoy playing with your toys, and please come back. Thank you.